Namaste everyone, this is Dr. Ashmi, consultant dermatologist. Hope you're all doing good. Today I thought I'll address on hair fall issues. So before starting that, you might have heard of a German fairy tale called Rapunzel, where this young beautiful girl with an unusual long hair and a prince who rescues her from a witch. That's a beautiful story. And of course, everyone loves beautiful hair. So, well, on that note, they say invest on your hair. That's a crown which you never take off. Sounds true. It's a priceless accessory that needs utmost care. So, hair care products are $1 billion industry nowadays. So, hair, it's not only a sign of beauty, it is also a reflection of your inner health. Of course, it is equally important in both men and women. So, what is this hair? So the hair is basically a protein. In particular, it is keratin. So it has got various layers within it. So what are the facts about this hair? So it is normal to lose around 100 to 150 hairs per day, and during summer the hair growth is faster compared to winter, and each hair will be in a different phase of hair cycle, whether it can be in anagen or telogen or catagen. These are stages of hair cycle. So the color and texture of your hair, that depends on the genetic constitution as well as the human race you belong to. And the hair growth is around half an inch in a month. Of course, there is slight variation in different parts of the body, and hair loss is a major concern nowadays. So what are the causes for this hair loss? So one is stress. That is probably the main reason. Then hormonal imbalance, like as in thyroid related problems, whether it can be hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, and PCOS, that is polycystic ovaries, usually seen in women of reproductive age group, where there is hirsutism, that is unwanted facial hair, along with hair loss and obesity, insulin resistance, infertility, and menstrual irregularities. So all these, and various other hormonal disturbances, that is hyperandrogenism, that is increased androgens or male hormones in the body. So that can also lead to hair loss. Then the most common thing is nowadays is nutritional deficiencies, probably because of reduced intake or a crash diet. So iron, biotin, and other micronutrients are very important for hair growth. So reduced intake or decreased absorption can lead to nutritional deficiencies. And post delivery also there is hair loss. Then patients who are on chemotherapy, they can also have hair loss. Then it can be inherited also, hair loss. If your parents are having hair loss, then at an early age you can develop this hair loss issues. Then there are various other causes. Then hair treatments, yeah, that is also important. So literally we are abusing hair, be it smoothening or straightening or perming, hair coloring. So that leads to hair damage. Further, it can lead to hair loss. So what you are supposed to do, don't indulge in self medication, that is dangerous. So approach your dermatologist, talk to them, and if you're on any medications because of any ailments or diseases, so carry the prescriptions, because even drugs can also cause hair loss. So they might do few hair scans, then they might run few blood tests to find out the cause, and they will start the treatment depending on the cause. So it can be medical line of treatment or surgical line of treatment. And if there are hormonal imbalances, then they might refer you to endocrinologist, or if there is anemia or thyroid disorders, of course they can refer you to once again physician or an endocrinologist, or PCOS and other gynecological problems, they can refer you to gynecologist. Then there is medical line of treatment, as I said. So there are hair serums, hair growth serums. Then minoxidil preparations are there. Then oral medications, once again depending on the cause. there is finasteride, there is biotin, iron supplements, and other various medications. Then there are medicated shampoos, caffeine based shampoos. Then surgical line of management, there is hair transplantation depending on the severity of hair loss. And there is something called PRP, that is platelet rich plasma therapy, where we withdraw 20 to 30 ml of your blood and separate plasma using a centrifuge machine. And the plasma which has highest number of platelets, that we're gonna inject to your scalp at different intervals, like once in 3 weeks. So it gives desirable results. And of course, when both the treatment fails, can use hair wigs, and you can undergo hair weaving also. So every problem has a solution, so do not neglect hair loss.